What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy MikeRay, and I'm back at it again with another video. If you can't hit that like and that subscribe button for your boy, you know I'm coming on the channel. So there's people in life, you know what I mean, that got parents that have success, and you got kids that want to follow after their parents, or some just feel like they're entitled to everything that they got. And that'll have you scratching your head, wondering if they will be like them or whatever. Now, you got CJ on 32's, a big YouTuber that brings car content, the lifestyle vlogs, whatever you want to call it that he say he put out there. And you got Zaye that come along that got good editing skills. Now, you would think that he would live up to the potential that his dad has and try to be big as him. You would think that'd be some motivation, but on the other hand, you just see Zaye getting in trouble, doing the basic things that wouldn't get him anywhere. Like his music might give him a break or anything, but as far as in reaching success, you don't see any of that with Zaye. And as far as the kids, it's hard to say who's gonna take the next torch, who CJ gonna pass that torch to. We all know that CJ don't have the best relationship with his son from numerous of times that he had to explain it on camera. Even Zaye just showing it, you know what I mean, when he's around in these vlogs. So that can explain why he's not around CJ when he goes to Texas and he party with these young crowds and stuff like that. You know, you be asking yourself, like, why Zaye ain't around? CJ talking to the young girls that Zaye supposed to be talking to, or that's in his age range. But to sum it all up, I believe CJ and Zaye don't click to the point where they can take those type of trips and get along. It might be some bullshit or something might happen. If you ask me, to see somebody come around like Marty Marr and CJ my pops, I kind of feel some type of way to see him go out his way to buy him a car, buy him rims, just do whatever he got to do to keep him stable. And I'm sitting at home, you know what I mean, doing nothing. Then again, that could be on Zaye, you know what I mean, why he's not coming around. Maybe CJ done raised the bar so high that he can't even reach it, where he might be in competition with his dad. In the old videos, you always used to see Zaye talk about how good he is and this and that, how he wanted to be in his dad's shoes. He thought he was gonna be the big YouTuber. Just all that little stuff, you know what I mean, that he was saying about his pops. Even with the subscribers and stuff. From my knowledge, Zaye is a numbers guy, you know what I mean? If he ain't getting the numbers that he won't post, or he just won't just do it, should I say. I feel like you should chase after your dreams no matter what, because you never know when it's your break. It's the popcorn effect. You thought that you was gonna be the big YouTuber, but it was your pops. Who is you to say that you might be next? It might be Chris, it might be somebody else. So you can't give up on your dreams. And one thing about Zaye, you can obviously tell that he fell back and he got lazy with it. Now, if you got a pops that's successful, I'm assuming that you would get the best content that you can and be around them as much as you can to try to build your channel to go up. Now, CJ put on lifestyle vlogs. I'm sure you can adapt some of that into your lifestyle or whatever. Even the cars, build some content out of that. But with Zaye, it's like I said in the beginning, CJ don't raise that bar so high that he can't reach it. Zaye probably thought he was gonna catch up with CJ, which what he said in the past. He said, I'm gonna try to reach the subscribers that he got. That was before CJ hit 100K subs. And Zaye never tried to chase after that. He could have probably been at 100K right now if he would have put in a lot of work. But I'ma just keep it real like this. We be asking where's Zaye at, why he's not in Texas, why he's not kicking it. Like I say, CJ don't got the best relationship with this man. Zaye likes to go on the internet and express himself or something, you know what I mean? Definitely like outcasting his pops and shit like that in his family, when he should keep that stuff private. So you mean to tell me that after all the stuff that he done went on the internet and said about his dad and the way he put himself out there, CJ probably don't want to kick it with him. Like he said, they ain't got the best relationship. And to troll his son, CJ probably trolling him about fucking young girls that's his age. You know what I mean? Throw it in his face for him not being like Marty Marr, should I say, submitting to him. So with Zaye, you get him probably get emotional damage, and he make these songs expressing how he feel about his dad and his life. If you look at the latest album covers or whatever, like the titles to Zaye mixtapes, it all got to do with something about emotion and how he feel, how hurt he is. He's not expressing how happy he is, how he living his life. It's nothing but pain. That leads me to question if Zaye really happy with himself or the success that he around. I'm sure anybody would kill that had that opportunity to try to make it, you know what I mean? To build themselves up, build a name for themselves, a brand. And on top of being known, it could be the closest ones to you that want your spot, and you never know who that might be. One thing about Zaye is I don't think he have a mind of his own. I think he wants to be in his dad position. And I feel like he's just all about money and trying to, you know what I mean, get the views and stuff. And that's not gonna get him nowhere type shit. And he wants to put on this persona as a rapper. He need to get his life together and focus on the main things that will get him ahead, to make him a man. Go back to school, get your degree or something. Other than that, you know what I mean, the apple don't fall too far from the tree as far as him not graduating. You know, his mother didn't graduate, his dad didn't graduate, and look at him. Like I say, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. And you mean to tell me that he's gonna reach the success that his dad got? I find it hard for him to do that unless he get a big break with the editing skills. He don't even look up to his dad like you think he would do. Now, yesterday he called himself trying to defend his dad. He had some words to say, and that was off of me calling Zaye out as a flunky. I seen some flunky activity that he did, and I reacted to it, and he just went live and went berserk. If you didn't see that, go ahead and check my live out. But Zaye showed his true colors. You know me, I'ma always call out what I see and stuff like that. You know what I mean? If it's good or bad, that's something about me. I don't know these guys personally, so I just keep it real and keep it 100, whether they like it or not. But Zaye showed his true colors by getting called out by me. Like, he got mad and went in rage to the point where he act like he was defending his dad. I'm like, why is it the time now for you to try to defend your pops after all the videos that I done made and all this and that? You know what I mean? You never said anything, even about the people that was leaking his address. He couldn't even find a YouTuber that was hiding his face doing that shit. And I'm the one that found him. But Zaye tried to step to me like he was a goon or something. Like, go look at the messages. I'm gonna post them in here and stuff, but this don't show the right characteristics of somebody that supposed to be under somebody that's successful and be humble at that. He just lost and enraged. Like I say, he just mad. He full of anger, and the best way to express yourself is through music and shit. But when Zaye tried to come at me and be disrespectful, call me all my names and stuff, I had to sit back and realize that he just mad. He just talking with his eyes closed because he didn't do nothing about his dad address getting leaked. He couldn't find the man. Like, he tried to put on his gangster persona like he'd pull up in Milwaukee and all this. He just acting like a kid, like I'm a grown ass man. What I look like beefing with a nigga that couldn't find a nigga that was leaking your address? You crying about getting left at home, you know what I mean? You got a story to tell off of the strength that you always left behind. His story is gonna be pretty much full of empathy or sympathy. He wants somebody to feel bad for him, you feel me? He want his dad to be the villain, he played victim or some shit. And I only say that off of the way he expressed himself, off of me just keeping it 100 and giving constructive criticism. All I told Zaye was to be careful who you network with. You could be networking with snakes. He pinned somebody comment, he tried to unpin it, and now it look like he pinned it back. Like come on, man, you don't have a mind of your own. Just grow up, be a boss, be a man, get your editing skills right. I'm not gonna make this video too long because it's a lot that I wanted to say, but just watch the live if you want to see what I really want to say. Like, this ain't no documentary or whatever. Like, this is just to simply explain what Zaye going through and why Zaye getting left behind off of the strength, the way he acting. His pop's not fucking with him. His dad literally trolling him about fucking young girls in his face while he's sitting at home beating his meat in that room with them dogs in the kennel. Now, it's a lot I can get into about Zaye, but y'all gonna be like, why are you going hard on him with Snake? Zaye was very disrespectful to the point where I just want to give him some insights of what he can do to be better, but at the same time, what's your downfall? Like, what's hindering you? You're hindering yourself, you know what I mean? So, I ain't got time to argue with this young dude. They be disrespectful, say what they want to say, but I'm just gonna call out why your success ain't going nowhere. Why you on that treadmill, that 32 gang treadmill, just running, ain't going nowhere? Because you chasing under your dad's success like Marty Mark, but it's to the point where you burnt your bridge with him, where you barely can make these trips. You barely getting that treatment. He was literally dissing me, talking shit, saying the diamonds fake, just try to talk about a lifestyle when your lifestyle is at home in a room that smell like dog shit that you recording in, bragging about a little ass chain. And Marty Marr out there kicking it. And this nigga out there, he eating a TV dinner. Like, if you don't get your ass together and go try to get around your pops and get some content and stop eating no microwave dinners and shit, get out there and live that luxury life. But how luxury can it be? How rich can CJ be? Or is it that Zaye fucked this, he fucked it up for himself? So, I ain't trying to go too deep and go hard on this boy, but he needs some tough love. It's all love over here, like I said, and respect. I just call out what I do, but as far as the name calling and shit like that, I'm way behind that. You know what I mean? We'll see how that handle in another video or whatever. So shout out to my subscribers, shout out to everybody with me. Zaye is now officially a flunky, and it's gonna stay like that, should I say, to motherfucking change, should I say. So appreciate everybody watching this video. It did get a little raw uncut towards the end because I wanted to say that for the end. Like, understand what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be respectful, but at the same time, somebody gotta tell this little nigga about itself. You feel me? So it is what it is. Appreciate everybody watching this video. Hit a like and subscribe on this video. Zaye, welcome to the Flunky Club. And not to mention, Zaye did all this off of me calling something out, and he got voted off the channel. They voted him off not to be a moderator. Zaye never did nothing for me. Let me add this on there. Zaye never did nothing for me, never shared my video, never shouted me out, and that's all I ever did. I done got his video up to 12,000 views for his music where it wasn't going nowhere. That's because I supported him and I wanted my audience to support him. So sometimes you gotta enrage somebody on purpose just so they can show their true colors. That way you can fill them out and see if that's somebody you wanna be around or support. And that's exactly what I did with Zaye, and he jumped the gun and showed his true colors, just like he did with his dad, you know what I mean, when he got mad at him. So I can expect Zaye to do stuff like that when he mad in the range, tell him to drop that new intro that he was supposed to work on. He's supposed to make his Pop's documentary, but he went on to his documentary. Like I say, how close do you think he is with his dad? He went from trying to make an intro for his Pops to making a documentary for his Pops to him just telling his story. He don't give a fuck about CJ or his dad, and CJ don't give a fuck about him. Look how CJ used to kick it with him in the beginning, how they used to go to the go-karts, go to these little places, until how it is now. CJ going out with random ass kids. So Zaye, he probably feel left out, ain't no doubt about it. He's left behind. Hey, it is what it is. Excuse the way I delivered this video or whatever, but hey, I'm MikeRay, and that's what makes me me. So drop a like, subscribe, do all that good stuff on the video. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Let's get it.
MikeRay made it.